This is ridiculous. What the
Elsa's
heck?
head's back here.
Oh, you found Elsa's head?
Diary.
Is that your diary? Weston found his diary. Not sometimes. I most of the time take the lazy route. One of my favorite things to see in this world is a growing get rid of pile. And newborn sock. That tells you how long it's been since I've looked under this bed. You have now seen every last nook and cranny of my house. Hey everyone, it's Natalie. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another episode of Messy to Minimal. This is the series that I've been doing on my channel since the new year, where I have gone through each room in my house and done an extreme declutter. And by the end of each episode, I've been able to get rid of over half, like well over half of the stuff that we previously owned. If you guys saw the last episode in this series when my husband and I extreme decluttered our garage, we actually got rid of around 90% of the stuff out there. So needless to say, this whole like journey toward a more minimal lifestyle has been totally life-changing. And for those of you who have been with me throughout this journey and watched the other videos in this series, drop this emoji in the comments so I can say hi to you all. But Weston is actually joining me again for this episode. He's outside with the kids right now, getting them set up to play on this beautiful sunny day. We have a fenced-in backyard and they're gonna be out there, and he and I are going to work on yet another area of this master bedroom. This time we are going to kind of dive over to the other side of the room, which I pretty much never show you in videos. His clothing and his pile and his mess over there. But now that he is laid off temporarily because of the pandemic, he does have a little bit more time, and I think he caught the decluttering bug out there when we did the garage, and so he's just really motivated to hop into this next area, this eyesore in our bedroom, and get his closet and his side of the bed under control. And then we're also diving under the bed fully to see what's under there, because when I did the other episodes in this series in our master bedroom, I didn't even go under there and I had questions about it, and it's kind of made me realize, yeah, that's an area of my life that definitely could use some decluttering. So if you're excited for this episode, give it a thumbs up to send me some motivation for the other areas of my life that need decluttering. If you get motivation from this video, I'd love it so much if you would share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and let's get to work. Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good.
Are you ready to give them a little tour of the pile of shame?
Mm-hmm.
I always like to give you guys a little tour of the mess so that you can see what we're working with, see what our starting point is, and get like a satisfying before and after. We all love those, right? Hey, stop pre-tidying. So right now this is what we're working with. This is just kind of at the end of the week, this is what it turns into, because we've done lots of laundry, and I probably would put your laundry away if I could get into this closet and find where any of this goes. So I think this is very necessary to get under control, find the stuff that you still have from high school that you haven't worn in 10 years.
Yeah.
We can go through what's over here and get it back into the closet. Find a place, find a home for all of these items so that when I'm done doing laundry and it's time to put clothing away, I actually can find where his stuff goes if it's me putting his stuff away, and vice versa. If he's putting his own clothing away, you know, he has a very clear spot for everything.
Is that a new hair bow?
Hey, look at this. Here you go.
Okay, so unlike the kids' room, we're not really finding dirty clothes within the pile that he has here. This is mostly clean clothing, because when I do laundry and I sort it out per person, I sometimes take the lazy route and just, like most of the time, actually, not sometimes, I most of the time take the lazy route and just throw his clean clothing into the basket that pretty much permanently lives here. But what he's actually sorting out is like packaging from random stuff if he ordered something. There's like workout stuff over here, like little like rollers and stuff for muscle. There's a Tim Tam over there. It just seems like in our bedroom specifically, but also throughout the rest of the house, we just need to find homes for each item. And when you have a home for an item, it actually has a spot to go back, and it doesn't take much brain work to figure out what is this, where does it go. I can't really move into cleaning out under the bed until he's done with this side of the bed. I have like, he has like a ton of stuff.
Diary.
Is that your diary? Weston found his diary. When is that from? 2011?
Yeah.
We had been together for a year. So while Weston's over there reading his diary from when he was 19, I am going to get a head start on this closet. Repeat after me. It gets worse before it gets better. Start decluttering, you unearth a lot of things. Okay, where are we at now? What are we doing?
I am gonna attempt to go through my work clothes slash other clothes, but don't really have a spot clothes.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, Weston, like I said earlier, he has a lot of work clothes because he works a, you know, a dirtier job. It's not the like.
It's clean of the dirty, but.
It's the clean of the dirty jobs. Let's just put it that way. And there's a lot of stuff here, like old things that you haven't worn for a while that maybe you're too muscly to wear at this point.
Honey, stop.
So like I've said in other videos, we don't just throw away everything that we want to get rid of. We try to donate it or pass it on to family and friends. Like my younger brother Luke, he could probably grow into or use some of the clothing that Weston doesn't use anymore. So whenever Weston goes through his clothes, we always kind of put together a bag of stuff for him. Luke, okay. One of my favorite things to see in this world is a growing get rid of pile. I have learned to love this so much.
I realized I have a lot more clothing than I thought, and a lot of it's just stupid graphic tees from Luke Craig over the years of having that, and
yeah,
that took up almost a whole box.
For us, minimalism isn't about the number of items. Like I will say, you know, we got rid of 50% of our stuff. Like in the garage, we got rid of 90% of our stuff. But at the end of the day, we're not going toward a specific number. We're going toward finding the stuff that actually works, that we actually use on a regular basis, that isn't so much extra and so much excess. So that's what we're working toward. Weston is almost done with his closet at this point, and then I'm gonna move on to under this bed. Get ready. Weston closet situation is pretty much done. It's looking so much better in there. But as we were going along, and this is something that I do with these projects, we were making a list of stuff that we still need to basically finish the project and have it done. Got hat hooks, a shoe rack, and more hangers, more of the velvet gray hangers in a Target order that's like supposed to be fulfilled within the next 4 hours. So I'm gonna go pick that up later. While we're waiting for that order, I'm gonna start working here underneath the bed. I'm just gonna close the closet for now. We're gonna wait to get those things from Target to finish the job. And then at the end of the video, I'm gonna give you the full tour of how everything's organized in here. And you can hear my allergies right now whenever we go into a closet or under a bed to clean. It just gets my allergies going. Here in the Pacific Northwest, we have to be really careful about mold in our houses because it's just such a damp environment. So we're really on top of it. We're always checking like the back of our closets and like our ceilings to make sure that we don't have mold. But even if you can't see it, sometimes mold is there. And whenever I feel this way and my nose is just like so drippy and like my throat itches, it's usually because we've unearthed some mold spores. So I'm gonna open the window and get some fresh air, which might blow the pollen in and make the allergies worse. It's not a great season for allergies here in the Seattle area, but that's not gonna stop me. I've got to get under the bed cleaned, so let's start doing that now. Ridiculous. What the heck?
Back here.
Oh, you found Elsa's head? This part under here is kind of where I throw all of my maternity stuff, seasonal clothing, like vacuum bags and stuff. This is, believe it or not, the most organized part of what is under this bed. I have a random Dock-A-Tot box. Look, I have my guitar is under here.
You have a guitar?
Yes. And newborn sock. That tells you how long it's been since I've looked under this bed. That was a big job, but it actually went faster than I expected when I pulled that mattress up and saw everything under there. Only thing under the bed right now is my guitar, and I have these, they're Ziploc brand, they're like vacuum seal bags, which I don't really like. The vacuum seal function, it always leaks a little bit. And when I want to just quickly open it up to grab one thing, then I have to get my vacuum out to like seal it all back up. And I don't store these clothes for very long. And when I do get them out seasonally, I pop them in the washing machine just to refresh them anyway. So I don't save all that much space. And because I don't have very much under my bed anymore, I don't really need to save a ton of space by like shrinking them down and vacuum sealing them. So I just have some of these like under bed storage bins, little plastic bins, and I'm just gonna fold the clothing and put it in there and label the bins. And then I'm thinking that will be a much better way to store seasonal clothing. I also have a bag and then another like little bag of maternity clothing, which I still want to hold on to. And then there's just a couple of odds and ends and stuff that I need to put back away. have totally hit a wall. Oh my gosh. The whole allergy thing just makes it all worse. We have accomplished so much in this room so far. If you have been cleaning and decluttering alongside of me, I'm giving you a virtual high five. I always think it's so fun when people clean and declutter while they're watching my videos. It's pretty cool. Knowing that I don't have as much stuff under my bed right now is like this amazing feeling that I didn't know I was missing. We keep getting stopped multiple times, so this project has taken longer than any messy to minimal room that I have done. But it's just been one of those days with the kids. While Weston and I were working in here, the kids destroyed their bedrooms. So Weston's in there tidying up before they go to bed. Yes, it's bedtime. We started this project at noon and it's pushing 7 o'clock at night. So while he's in there helping the kids clean up, I'm going to add some improvements to his closet, and then I think I'm gonna call it a day and give you guys the tour tomorrow. And welcome to the next day. All of our hard work has really paid off. I am so excited to give you guys this tour. Let's start with Weston's closet since that's where we worked first.
I agree. Follow me.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Sure.
Should we go top to bottom?
As you can see, we have a shoe rack for my Adidas and everything else.
Is that working well?
It works out great.
Okay.
Excellent choice from Target. Minimal amounts of hats.
Did you get rid of any hats?
No.
Do you think there's a hat you can get rid of?
Yes.
Which one?
That one.
You don't wear that one anymore?
With like gross sweat stain on it.
Oh, yeah.
Nasty.
Yeah, I just hung up the ones that you kept, but I didn't know that you didn't actually go through them. So yeah, let's get rid of that one. Bye.
Bye.
So we have hats hung up by 3M hooks and the shoe rack. Those are the new improvements. But besides that and a couple of new velvet hangers, which we ended up finding under the bed, I didn't actually have to buy new ones, and we still have a lot left. That's, yeah, the only thing that's actually new. But you got rid of more than I expected you to find.
Like 2 bags worth.
Yeah. Stuff that's hanging is more of the non-work clothing, right?
Yeah.
So the stuff that we want to keep nice. So we have them on hangers for that reason, because what's in here just kind of gets thrown in there, and what's in the drawers is just pretty much work or work out stuff. I will say Weston has more clothing than I do. Again, it's not about the number of items that we're holding on to, but there is a reason why he has so many different items, and it's because he basically lives 2 lives. Even that sounds weird, but has like his work stuff, which is like dirtier clothing, more durable stuff that he's not like gonna wear if we're like going out to Costco or going out on a date or going to church or anything like that. So that's all put into these drawers, along with like the workout stuff and, you know, other things that it just does not matter if it gets wrinkled. But the stuff on the hangers is definitely stuff that we want to keep wrinkle free, and you know, we've got button-up shirts on this side, some sweatshirts here, and then like t-shirts and stuff, and I see a jersey or 2 there on the end. But I feel like this is a really good spot, the way we organize this. It feels really good. Easy to find stuff. That's the main goal, is we want stuff to be easy to find. Not only when we're just trying to find something to wear, but also when we're trying to find the spot to put it back once we get clean clothing. Yeah. Are you happy with it?
I think so.
Thank you for helping me with this.
Thank you for helping.
I would have been totally lost going through your clothing, not knowing what you would keep.
I would have been lost too.
So that is Weston's closet. Messy to minimal. Good job, babe. And now I'm going to show them under the bed, which there isn't much to see.
It's a couple boxes.
If you could just lift... Oh no, I'll just go under the bed. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do...
So you go to the bed.
What?
It's better to see you crawl under the bed.
I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this because we have the mattress back on the bed and it's kind of hard to throw the camera under there. Let's see if I can do this. As far as under the bed goes, like you guys saw, there was way more stuff than I expected under there. And I think with pulling up that mattress and showing you the mess under there, you have now seen every last nook and cranny of my house. That was really embarrassing, but honestly, I was glad to see that the majority of what was under there was stuff from when I was a mom of a newborn. I'm not making excuses for myself, but it's just kind of a blackout phase in someone's life when you've got a newborn. Stuff falls under there, I don't even know it. It's 2 a.m., the baby's screaming, and I can't believe it took me this long. My newborn is now 3. So that's embarrassing. I can't believe it took me this long to get under here, but it is in such a better spot. Let me show you. The bed skirt tucked up under the duvet here, but this is what it looks like under the bed now. It is literally just totes. So I have this tote with winter clothing in it, and then this tote has summer clothing, which you can see a lot of it is already taken out. There's still a few pieces in here that it's just not summery enough for, that I'm keeping in there until maybe like a month or 2 from now. A tote of keepsakes here, which, you know, when I come across something sentimental while I'm decluttering, I've just been throwing stuff in there. I don't keep a lot of keepsakes. There's only a few items that really are sentimental enough for me to keep for a longer term. So that's what's on this side of the bed. Moving over, because there's like a bar down the middle of the bed, so you kind of have to do one side or the other when it comes to shoving these totes underneath. On this side, I have a tote of maternity clothing and like newborn, just a couple of newborn supplies that I want to hold on to if I ever do get pregnant again. I did invest a good amount of money into some high quality maternity clothing, like petite specific sizes, which is kind of hard to find, so I'm keeping this for a little while. It's not really taking up too much space, and if it just gets to be too much and I decide that my pregnancy days are over, then I'll be able to pass on some really good pieces to family and friends. This tote right here is just a couple of like travel bags and purses and stuff, so like packing cubes and different things like that for if I'm like packing a suitcase. I have my guitar right here, and then this is just a little tote of Weston stuff. He gets this fan out every night and puts it on his nightstand and sleeps with that going, but I don't like the look of it on the nightstand during the day, so now we have a solution for that. It just goes into here. This is a little muscle massage device. It's called a Tim Tam. This is really nice to have. I got this for Weston for his birthday. And then this is one of those like little spiky mat things. I'll link this in the description box, but it's one of those like muscle recovery post-workout things that he likes to do regularly. So I just have a little tote that slides under here that has his stuff that's super easy to access. And then as you guys saw, he cleaned up over here. This whole side of the bed is now free and clear. There's no more pile up of random stuff and laundry, and I have actually done a couple of loads of laundry between yesterday and today, and it was super easy. We actually both worked on it together just to put everything back into the closet where it goes. A place for everything and everything in its place, and it is feeling so much better in here from the work that I've done in my closet to what I did over here in my office area to Weston's closet and side of his bed to underneath what was in our bed. It's feeling so much better in this room. So that is everything for this messy to minimal episode. It was fun to do another one with you.
It was.
Again, that was fun. Do you think maybe you could help me with the fridge and freezer episode that I have to do? No? But I think the reason it took 3 episodes worth of decluttering in this bedroom is just because, first of all, we had so much stuff, but also I just keep wanting to continue to improve and revisit and reorganize, because the master bedroom is such an important part of the home. It's like where we come back to. What was that face? I said I wanted him for this part of the video, and maybe I'm regretting that decision. Don't you dare make inappropriate faces.
I'm not.
Stop! You're being impossible.
I'm trying.
Would you agree that it's important to have this room under control?
Absolutely.
It's where we wake up and go to sleep.
It's imperative.
And having it all nice and decluttered, like waking up in the morning, it makes me want to get out of bed. But when there's clutter around, and in other places in our house too, but especially in here, if my bedroom or my desk area is just completely cluttered or there's clothing everywhere, I don't even want to get out of bed in the morning, to be honest. So
Mood.
I am really happy with how this is looking and how it turned out, and I think our hard work has really paid off.
I think so too.
So thank you so much for your help. I appreciate it. And thank you
Welcome.
guys for watching this messy to minimal episode. If you enjoyed it or you got any motivation from it, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend if you want to. That really helps my channel out a lot. And let me know in the comments what is an area of your house that you really prioritize for. For me, it's the master bedroom and the kitchen. Very, very important to me to have clean. Thank you for spending a little part of your day here with me on my channel and watching this video. Make sure you check out the other episodes in this series. I have, I think, 8 of them before this one. I've been working hard and I have a couple more to do. So make sure you're subscribed with that bell button turned on, and I'll catch you later. Bye!